Week 8 injury impact, I couldn't possibly hit on every single injury, so let's just focus on the ones that I think are the most impactful on the main slate. Number one, Aaron Jones is out. We know the Packers have shallow ball distribution with their entire offense, and we know that Matt LaFleur likes to have a balanced attack and run the ball. We know there's wind concerns here. We know it's a good matchup. Jamal Williams is a fantastic play. Once again, it makes Davante Adams interesting as well, but the direct beneficiary is Jamal Williams, who we were afraid that there would be somewhat of a split with A.J. Dillon starting to play more. Of course, watch this be the week where that happens, but Jamal Williams played on 89% of the offensive snaps last week. They love him. I like him as a player. Fantastic play. Number two, the Seahawks running game is very questionable. Okay, Chris Carson's 50-50 to play. Even if he plays, don't expect them to run the offense through their running game with Travis Homer banged up and Carlos Hyde banged up, just like we've seen all year. This has been an offense that let Russ cook. Russ has dominated. I think he continues to do that. And this is a fun game where some of the injuries mesh well with the fact that this is a great game to stack and a great game to target for DFS, because this just makes us like Russell Wilson and his passing options, Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf even more. On the other side of the ball, similar situation, right? No Jeff Wilson. No Raheem Mostert. Jerick McKinnon's got tired legs. Tevin Coleman comes back, but we know Tevin Coleman's not that great. We know Hasty is an undrafted free agent. This is going to be a game where you boost up the 49ers passing game too, especially because they'll have to keep track and keep pace with Russell Wilson and the Seahawks. So you not only boost up Jimmy Garoppolo, George Kittle, but because Deebo Samuel is out, you also boost up Brandon Ayuk and you boost up Kendrick Bourne. Correlating with all of this is the fact that Jamal Adams, we don't know if he's going to play or not, but it sounds like he won't play. So that helps the 49ers offense as well, again, as they try to keep pace with Russell Wilson. Number 5, Sammy Watkins is out. This is a smash spot for the Chiefs. Go watch my other video. This is a domination spot where you can play a ton of Chiefs and win a tournament. It is possible. They're 19.5-point home favorites. Without Sammy Watkins, Tyreek Hill could absolutely go off. So could Travis Kelce. We have the running backs. But don't forget about Demarcus Robinson, who is essentially a full-time player, especially when Sammy Watkins is off the field. And of course, McCole Hardman doesn't play a full allotment of snaps, but we know that if he catches 1 or 2 deep balls in a great game, and again, in a domination spot, he could go off as well. Number 6, we can't forget that Joe Mixon is out once again, so Gio is a fine play. I don't like him as much as I liked him last week, especially because now the ownership should be a little bit higher since he did perform, and if he doesn't catch that touchdown at the end of the game last week, then he didn't perform. He didn't really get it done in the running game. We know the Bengals can't really run the ball, and this is a situation where there's weather that's going to impact this game. And the worst part about this, and the why I want to bring this up in the first place, I was really into Joe Burrow earlier in the week, and I really like him as a player. He's a boss. However, the Bengals will be without left tackle Jonah Williams, center Trey Hopkins, and right tackle Bobby Hart. 3 of their 5 offensive linemen plus no Mixon. This is a situation where I'm actually avoiding the Bengals offense pretty much overall, except for a wide receiver here or there, of course, because they'll still have to throw a lot. But will Burrow have time? The Titans' defense actually is very interesting in tournaments. Derrick Henry should get the ball a ton. The Titans' offense should be able to do what they want against the Bengals. So that's actually where I'm leaning with this game now because of the injuries to the offensive line. Doesn't make me like Gio as much. That's why those first 5 injuries that I talked about, those impacts are much more significant to me, and where I'm kind of, mixing and matching with lineups. I'm getting some Kendrick Bourne. I'm getting some Brandon Ayuk. I'm getting some Demarcus Robinson. I'm getting some McCole Hardman. And then, of course, the studs as well. So hope this helps. Hope your guys find the end zone. Let's win these Benjamins.